Everyone, welcome back to Everyday English for Business.
So, Marie, have you ever worked on a project where someone suggested skipping a few steps just to get it done faster?
Oh, absolutely. Years ago, we were prepping a big presentation for a client. We were behind schedule, and someone suggested we just reuse last year's data without updating anything.
Oof, that's risky. I get the temptation, though. Hit the deadline, avoid the chaos.
Exactly. But it felt wrong. If we had gone through with it, we'd cut corners. And that's the expression we're breaking down today.
To cut corners means to do something in the easiest, cheapest, or fastest way by skipping important steps or ignoring proper procedures.
Right. It's not just about being efficient. It's about sacrificing quality, and it usually leads to mistakes, unhappy clients, or a damaged reputation.
Like your story. If the team had skipped updating the data, you might have embarrassed the company in front of the client. The cost of saving time wouldn't have been worth it.
This expression comes up a lot in the workplace. For example, a developer cuts corners by skipping testing and the app crashes.
Or a manager rushes onboarding and cuts corners on training. Then the new employees struggle.
And you have heard of the manufacturer who cuts corners on quality control and gets customer complaints.
And here's where this expression or idiom really matters in job interviews. You might be asked, tell me about a time you had to balance quality and speed.
That question is a test. They want to see if you're someone who cuts corners or someone who takes responsibility.
What do you think of this response to the question in an interview? In a previous role, I was managing a product launch and we were under pressure to deliver fast. Someone suggested we could cut corners by skipping the final user testing phase. I was worried this would harm the user experience, so I suggested a quick one-day testing sprint instead. We found two major bugs. This showed the team that while speed is important, we should never cut corners on quality or risk the client's trust.
That's a strong answer. It's confident, fluent, and shows professional judgment.
Many English learners might say something like, "We rushed it," or "We did it quickly."
But that doesn't have the same meaning. Cutting corners specifically implies a bad decision. It tells people that something important was skipped and that the result probably suffered.
In many English-speaking workplaces, speed is valued, but not at the cost of trust.
When someone says, we can't afford to cut corners, they're really talking about integrity, brand reputation, and long-term relationships.
In other words, don't just get the job done, get it done right.
It's time for you, our listener, to put this idea into practice. Think about this question. Describe a time when you refused to cut corners.
You could record yourself saying the question.
Or just jot a quick answer in your notebook.
You could also tell a friend or even share your story online with hashtag #CutCornersStory.
Choose whatever feels doable today. Just take one step forward. That's how growth happens. Do you want more tools to speak confidently at work and in interviews?
Grab our guide, Behavioral Interview Power, Impress Employers in Business.
It's filled with sample answers, powerful expressions, and audio and video practice to help you shine. Even when you're under pressure, you'll find the link in the show notes or just scan the QR code. Next time, we'll break down the phrase, keep your cool, how to stay calm and professional when things get stressful.
Thanks for listening to Everyday English for Business. If this episode helped you, share it with a colleague so you never miss another one of these types of videos. Subscribe to the channel and like this video.
Keep practicing, keep growing, and remember, never cut corners on your communication skills.